Hey, if you use AI tools to generate images like DeepAI or Midjourney, well, guess what? There's a new competitor in town, and it's free. This is Ideogram, and unlike its competitors, at least for now, it doesn't cost you a dime to use. Now, admittedly, it doesn't have all of the same features as some of the higher-end paid plans in Midjourney, for example. But for something that's fairly new, it's really doing quite well. And the advantage that this tool brings to the marketplace that cannot be done with DeepAI or Midjourney yet is it can produce text within images. Right now, if you want to add text to any images you create with AI tools, what most people are doing is plugging those into Canva and then adding the text in on the canvas there. Wouldn't it be great to eliminate some steps? But let me back up a minute. It is super easy to sign up for Ideogram, especially compared to Midjourney, where you have to first sign up for a Discord account and then sign up for your Midjourney account, and they work together. Plus, and this is a big advantage for many who are concerned about privacy, all you need is a Google account. No phone number required. So let's take a look. You're going to go to ideogram.ai, and this is the landing page you'll end up on. And as it says at the top here, it's been open to everyone for free since the 29th of August, 2023. How long will it stay free? We don't know at this point, but I recommend signing up right now and giving it a try because, like Midjourney and some of the other tools, it's only going to improve over time, and who knows, it may end up being a really good alternative for you. Then you're just going to click on the link right here in the text, and it's going to take you to the login page. To get in, you can sign up with Google here. I've already created an account, so I'm just going to click the login button. And as easy as that, I'm in, and right away it gives me a whole bunch of other examples of creations users have made. Now that is one thing with this tool, is with Midjourney you can pay for a plan that allows you to keep your creations private. This doesn't have that option, at least at this point, but it does a pretty good job, and because of its advantages, it's worth a look. So let's give it a try. At the time of this recording, we're about a month away from Halloween, so let's try a Halloween-themed creation, shall we? I'm going to tell it to make a jack-o'-lantern picture, just a very simple prompt. Okay, we'll see what this ends up creating. Now we can choose the style here. Let's just say see all, and we get a selection of all of the different options. We can click Lucky Style, and that'll just select a few options that may or may not be good for what we're trying to create, but let's give it a try and generate it. Up here we can do a one-to-one image, a square image, or you've got a couple of other choices, a vertical image or a horizontal image. I'm going to leave it square for now, and we'll click Generate. Okay, so it generated 4 images for me, and as you can see, only one of them actually has the Happy Halloween greeting that I requested in the prompt. So it's not perfect, but check out the image itself. All of the images, in fact, are not terrible. This one's a little bit wonky here. Let's remix this one and see what it can do better. Now when you click Remix, it has this strength scale beside the image. And it really is just a matter of how much of a remix you need the image to have. If you just need a touch-up, you just scale down to the bottom. If you need a completely new image, you put the strength right to the top. So I just want sort of a mid-range touch-up. I want these nose areas, the nose area and the bottom tooth area to be fixed up. So let's see if a 50% setting will do the trick. All right, it actually generated 4 entirely new images for me, so it's a little bit buggy yet perhaps, but it actually came out pretty good again, except this time I don't have any images with Happy Halloween written in the top. So I'm going to try and generate again and see what happens. So this is a bit better. I've got 2 images now that say Happy Halloween overhead, but the lettering is quite small, so I'm just going to adjust the prompt a little bit. And I've got the strength right up to 100 now, and we're going to see what that gives us. Okay, now we have 4 images, all with Happy Halloween written over top. And are they perfect? No, this one in the middle here kind of looks like it has 2 sets of eyes. But I do quite like this one on the far left. It's even put some bats in the picture, which I did not request in the prompt, but I think it looks pretty good. So now if I want to download this image for use, I'm just going to click on it. And you can see here that it still shows the parent image as that one that we weren't too happy with initially. So in some ways, this is sort of like the reference image, which you can use in Midjourney if you're familiar with that. You can take an image, have Midjourney refer to that image to create new images. So that's essentially what has happened here. Again, I'm happy with this one. I'm going to click on the download button. And here is the full image now as a JPEG. Now, you can only download these images as a JPEG so far. And that is a little bit of a problem for people that have, let's say, a print-on-demand shop, because you're going to need a PNG image for most of the things you do with print on demand. JPEG, though, is just fine for most electronic purposes, so if you need images for a website, for example, this will work. Of course, you can always plug your image into an image upscaler, which I recommend you do anyway for anything you're printing, and you can use something like Gigapixel AI, which I think right now might be the most popular image upscaler. Then you can simply convert the file to a PNG and go from there. PNG supports transparency, so if you want to put your image on a coffee mug or a t-shirt, you're going to need that PNG file. So as Ideogram improves, this could be a tremendous advantage and a huge time saver compared to Midjourney and other AI image generating tools right now. Of course, those other tools may well improve also as we move forward. And as we've seen, it can happen very quickly. Anyway, give Ideogram a try for your images. All the best.